So it was not. Okay.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. So hi, Apple.
Hi.
Basically, I would like to go into the specifics about fear. We had a very good conversation about fear last time, and I would like to learn from you about your perspective about fear that Africans get to face going through this difficult world. What do you think? What are your perspectives?
Well, that's a good question. I will talk a little bit more about maybe what you don't expect me to speak about, because all takes its origin where and how did we be fearful as Africans. So all has its origin during the colonial time and the slavery time. So let me take the example of the Central African region, where people were sold as slaves to be sent to Europe, to be sent to America, to be sent to all over the world as merchandise, like commerce of the black people.
Like as pieces of products, as human beings, but they were products themselves.
Exactly. So we African people, the black people were the strongest people in the world because they survived situations where other people could not survive. But the only way to build such fear within African people was through the slavery, but also the colonial time. For instance, people who were sold to be slaves, they could be sent to different countries, and you could be killed anytime. And this was a way of building fear in the black people that you are no longer important, you are no longer someone who can defend yourself. So you are someone who is under someone else's control, and this started building the fear we have today as African or black African people. Let me give an example. When you are taken as a slave, you are taken as a family.
And the whole family is taken
as a slave. You are put in a boat to be taken to America or to Europe. So when your father tried to defend himself, and you, a child, the son, the wife, the daughter, you are watching how your father is being treated, how your father is being threatened before yourself. So your father was easily killed, could be easily killed.
To show as an example
to show just an example.
They shouldn't repeat that behavior again.
To show as an example, to bring fear even to your family, not to speak or to defend themselves, but to only accept what they are told to do. So your father could be killed, even cut a head in your presence, or be cut any
arms and stuff like that,
or legs in your presence. Just imagine psychologically,
what does it do to a young child? Exactly.
You as a child, the son of this father who is being treated like that. What will be your reaction? Already the fear is building itself in yourself. And when this is the way the African people were meant to be fearful in different way. During the slavery, that was the worst time. And so no black people would have the power to defend himself, because he knew, I'm going to go through what my father went through.
This is also why the idea of a revolution back then was so difficult, because as kids you are seeing how your parents are being treated, your father is being unalived in public, that you see it, you have this fear, you know that okay, if you do the same thing, you know it's going to happen to you, it's going to happen to your own family, it's going to happen to your mom.
Exactly.
So it was so difficult for us to even revolve back then, because the fear was already instilled.
Yeah, exactly. And even now, as we're speaking now, the fear is still existing.
I wanted to go to how we are now. Like, how do you think this fear still affects us as human beings, as Africans now in the world, whether in Europe, whether in Africa, how does it affect us?
So the fear is still affecting us on the highest level. First of all, you see wherever the black people live, these are the places which are not well organized. It doesn't mean they are not intelligent, but because they were threatened mentally to be seen as people who cannot do something special. But you should not remember that all the knowledge the world is having today came from Africa.
Yeah.
And that is very important. This shows how powerful, intelligent African people are. But
can you mention one fun fact that we've taught to the world? What do you think? What do you have? One fun fact that you can share to the audience?
Just an example for all the technology we are using today, like even the public lights, even the writing way, what you call hieroglyph, which is being to Europe, in different countries, it came from Africa. So there are many things, like if you see it, Egypt today, even if the history changed, they changed the history from the history. Still, it shows how powerful Africa was.
One fun fact that I would mention in that is that I heard that also West Africans they brought also the soaps to the Europeans, because back then they didn't have soap. So when they came to us, they could smell that we are smelling differently, and they got all of these things from us. Some of the which was also soap and
exactly.
Now they smell good also.
Exactly. I can give you the example of people who are famous and who are taught in different schools, like Socrates, like Platon. They all learned from Africa, Egypt, and then they brought the knowledge back to Europe or to any country.
And when they brought it back to Europe, it was mostly thought of as they are the ones who came up with it.
And then the history transformed what Africa gave to Europe, to the world. They made it their own.
Seemed like they're the ones who brought it to us or to the world.
To us.
Yeah.
And the only way of making it real, it was now through slavery and colonization. Talking of the colonization, colonization came through religion, sending missionaries to different countries to preach the gospel, but in the same way, creating roads for colonizations to take over countries. Like most of the African countries were colonized, and the colonization was more threatening the community, the people, killing people, not unfriendly. So considering people like animals.
Can I ask you a specific question about colonization? So after the slavery, we saw that there was an attempt, or colonization, after colonization and slavery, there was an attempt from the European governments to bring in religion. How do you think this religion specifically has, because now they were quoting Bible verses which were saying if someone slaps you, you should look the other way. So as an example, how do you think it has perpetuated fear into us as Africans?
Well, religion, I'm someone who pray God, and I believe in God, but religion came and destroyed more again the mentality of African people, the Black African people, because the religion was the only way to pass through to change the mentality and the culture of the African communities wherever in all African countries. Because they came through with the Bible, like just to give the example of the most biggest country where colonization or slavery took place, like in the Congo, in the Democratic Republic of Congo, where slaves were sent to America. You see more Black people in Brazil, more Black people in US, in Cuba, mostly. You find they are more related from Congo.
Congo and what's the other country?
The other country, Mali, Senegal, you see. So then the religion came in, showing that you can. There's a verse showing that you cannot enter the heaven if you are rich, but you have to be poor. To be able to enter this door, heaven door, and this is wrong. Because and we African took it as seriously.
We took it as exactly
right and concrete. But this is wrong.
Based on our understanding back then, our forefathers were like, this is the real thing, and
exactly. And this came in because we were already enslaved with the fear of how our grandfathers were threatened. And we believed in such doctrines that we can only go to heaven when we are poor, and this is a way of maintaining the African countries to be more poor and to be well controlled by the superpowers.
How do you think religion is also perpetuating, Africans to just stay down and us believing in it?
Well, religion is making Africans to stay down because of the teachings they were given. Because you see in many African countries, people will spend hours in church. They don't think of what are we going to do, what are we going to eat. No trying to create something. They'll think heaven will send everything.
Basically, now we've exported what we can do ourselves to someone else in the sky, and we are waiting for someone else to come and else do. So the Chinese are not doing this thing. They're building, they're doing all these things. We Africans, we are still waiting for someone else to come and save us.
Well, definitely, that's a wrong perspective, and never it would happen. If it happens, maybe we don't know if it happens or not, because it's still the religion that brought to us. So the religion is still playing a big role in the African mentality, where we believe only God does things without our effort, without making effort. But that's the wrong way, because God can intervene only when you're working. You have to work hard to transform your country, to develop your country.
Then you get the grace from God based on your effort.
Based on your effort, on the work you are doing, then you get the result of your work, the work you are doing, because God will not bring miracles, something to happen
without you doing anything.
Build a company from heaven without making any
building roads, building houses, building.
Never, it will never happen.
Infrastructure.
Exactly. So that's how the religion is still in our many African heads.
And it's instilling this fear into us.
It's still putting fear in us that if we don't respect, we don't go to heaven. You just imagine such mentality, which is we are still living in Africa. So there is a lot to do to make the revolution be read, because we cannot say we are revoluting as against these methods or these religions or what. So I'm not against the religion, but the way religion came to destroy the Africa, that's what I'm against of.
How, if a young person is watching you and they don't know what to do in Africa, they don't know how to take control of their lives, what do you think you can, as words of wisdom to them, to say this is one thing that you can do to take over? And specifically dealing with fear and their own circumstances as they are wherever they are in Africa.
Well, if anyone is watching me today or now, I would say the only way to develop our countries, the only way to develop our economy is to overcome fear. The only way we can show to the world that we African, the black people, are more intelligent than any, it's only to overcome the fear which was built in us from the slavery, colonial time, and through religion. That's the only way we can overcome the fear, because it doesn't mean we are not intelligent. We are seeing innovations from young people from different countries. Even without technology, they do things through their own thinking, and they create things, innovative things. It shows that if we have we have the right people, leaders within African continent, then we could be, it will be easy to develop the African continent, but as well to reposition as African people who built the world, because Africa is the source of life. Without Africa, there is no world.
And I want to ask you, this is my own personal question that I want to know. Why do you think God has made us the way that they have made us, to be more compassionate, to be more loving, to be more forgiving to other people, even though what they've done to us is extremely harsh, is inhumane? Why do you think God has made us to be this caring, loving, forgiving people?
Well, the African are caring people, are loving people. It's also part of our real culture,
our DNA, also
our DNA
who we
culture,
are as people.
Because Africa is the mother of the planet. So if the mother of the planet does not have love, does not have affection,
Where else is it?
then where you cannot get affection anywhere. So it shows the originality of the African people, of the origin of the human being. That we are still having this heart of human being to show love, compassion to any, no matter where, no matter the circumstances. But it doesn't mean this should be taken as a negative aspect. But it's another value to us, because it makes us remain strong. Not being sick psychologically impacted. It makes us live a life which is a happy life, no matter some conditions we are living in. But it doesn't mean because of that we should be remaining fearful. But the most important is to keep our originality as human being, as the mother or father of the planet. And to also spread the same energy to the world. Exactly. Because they are there. Because originally, all have the origin of Africa, from Africa.
Of course. So you can basically say all humanity is actually African people.
Is originated from Africa.
Exactly.
No matter some people from different countries may disagree. But the fact, you can never change it, and it's real, and it is as it is. Well,
it's that's actually quite powerful. And other people who are going to watch this who are not African, just a message to the world. What do you think you get to say to them? Just generally about fear, because I think fear affects all of us. Generally, what would you say to those people who are just watching, who are fearful?
Well, to other people watching us who are not Africans or who have no origin, but definitely they have origin from Africa, but they might think they don't have any origin with Africa. So I will only tell them or inform them that being a black person doesn't mean you are someone who should be undermined, or you are someone who is not intelligent, or you are someone who is not capable. But the fact, we see it in these countries, let's just give in Europe, we see the fact, it's a reality. When,
do you have a specific example?
Definitely.
So you can share it to the viewership.
When an African people is seen, so it's someone who is always undermined, who they think does not know anything, who is not intellectual, like who cannot build anything or create any innovation, not creative. But this is the wrong side, and this is based mostly on the mentality which was built in the current people within the Western countries. The mentality of colonization, the mentality of slavery, where they feel they are more powerful and they are more important, or they are more human than the African people, or the black African people, and this is wrong.
I can just give a specific example about me. When I came here, I was writing my name, and someone reacted to me, was saying that they were surprised and telling me that I could write, I could use a pen to write. So do you have a specific example for yourself?
Yeah, definitely, because mostly in let me just specify in the German countries or German culture, wherever someone with my color is maybe joining a workplace, they always undermine, thinking, oh, this one will be able to write, or this one will be able to do something.
To use a computer,
but at the end, they will find you know more better than many. And this, when it's a way as well of building trust by overcoming fear. When you are a black African person within a white community, you should not undermine yourself. You should trust in yourself and believe in yourself that you are able and capable to do whatever any other person can do. And this is the fact we are living and we've experienced as well. People when they notice that I know better, even than many, they gave this trust, and
They're willing to allow you to also have more responsibility.
More responsibility, and seeing that and showing that they can learn also more from me than what they expected when they see only the color without seeing what is inside the person.
And if someone who's watching this thing and they wanted to learn about your experience and your thoughts about what you've learned based since you were here in Germany, what's one thing that you can teach someone that doesn't matter where they come from? What's one thing that you can just teach them about life in general?
Well, I will tell people that any human being, we are all human beings. We're the same. We are born equal. We have the same rights. We have the same blood. Only the faces or the melanin are different, but we are the same. And we can do all equally, everything equally, and we can innovate the world and change the perspectives which people have towards the African people, the African community.
You are working on various projects that I really like. I would like you to mention those projects and mention also maybe a website where I can also put on the screen for people to support you if they need to support you, an email that they can also write you. Just mention what the project is about in Africa, the organization, and maybe a few details about it.
Well, thank you for that. So. I'm happy to say that since more than 15 years, I started a non-profit organization which is called PEPA, originally Plaider des enfants et des personnes âgées à risque, but in English, Pleaders of Children and Elderly People at Risk. It's a non-profit organization supporting the development program in Africa, mostly education for children, women, and young people, empowering the young people in different job skills, supporting education of children, orphans, and people country within the conflict region. So we are supporting peoples from here in Germany, from any country all over the world. People willing to join our initiative. This non-profit. It's a non-profit. It's registered as well in Germany, but it's registered in more other countries, including the Democratic Republic of Congo, Uganda, Cameroon. So anyone willing to join can contact us or check the website at, the website is pepahumandignity.org, pepahumandignity.org. Or you can send us an email at info@pepahumandignity.org. It will be a pleasure seeing you guys contacting us.
I love the fact that you are putting also your efforts into helping our people. When I heard about this thing, I wanted to just share it out to the world. Maybe people can just support you, and I'm also going to make sure that those websites and the email are going to be on the platform. So thank you, Apo, for taking your time to talk to me. Thank you, man.
Thank you,
and see you another time.
See you another time.